This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Sultana gains sole possession of first place in the Mojave River League. Savannah Vanderpool pitches the Lady Sultans past Oak Hills. A hard-fought 7-4 comes from behind down to the wire battle. The triumphant Sultana pitching ace proclaims and explains.
We won! That's all I got. I'm really proud of us because we came back even though we were down. We worked really hard for this game, and we overall came in as a team even when we were down.
This duel a rematch between the two winningest pitchers in the league. 14-game winner and strikeouts leader Savannah Vanderpool versus Lady Bulldogs powerhouse 12-game winner Maddie Romo. The contest showcases the Mojave River League's two top home run hitters. Maddie Romo entering the game with 6 home runs, hitting her league-leading 7th as Oak Hills takes a 2-1 lead in the 3rd. Sultana's Hope Merrill entering the game with 6 home runs, blasting her 7th, a 2-run shot in the 6th. This pressure-packed spectacle produces miscues, uncharacteristic of two of the best coached teams in the area. The ebb and flow of the contest highly affected by mistakes and misplays. The teams combined to commit a total of 10 errors, 8 by the visitors. We see evidence of that from the outset. Sultana capitalizes on a pair of Lady Bulldogs' miscues in the first inning to draw first blood. Isabel Avalos's bad hop infield hit puts a runner on with 1 out. The junior catcher gets a courtesy base runner, being the catcher. Pinch runner Camilla Casillas is on second. Maria Perez, who had drawn a walk, is on first. Avery Rodriguez pops it up to the shortstop, whose throw, attempting to double up Maria Perez, glances off the first baseman's glove, and Camilla Casillas advances to third. The second error of the inning comes when Hope Merrill's wind-blown pop-up spins off the glove of the second baseman. Camila Casillas scores the unearned run, giving the Lady Sultans the early lead. Maddie Romo bears down and gets the strikeout on the full-count breaking pitch to end the inning. Sultana on top, 1-0. Jade Whitman leads off the top of the second with the base hit to right. The Lady Bulldog Jr. is advanced to second on Mia Lopez's sacrifice bunt. Savannah Vanderpool's first of 5 strikeouts on the day gets out number 2 in the second. The ground out to the right side ends Oak Hills half of the second, with Sultana maintaining their 1-0 lead. Oak Hills will tie the score and then take the lead in the 3rd. Runner on third with 1 out, Savannah Vanderpool fields the chopper and opts to get the out at first as Aylin Hainish scores from third. Maddie Romo follows, staying back on the breaking pitch, powering it over the center field fence. With 1 swing of the bat, the momentum swings in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. The senior slugger's 7th home run gives Coach Kelly Rios' ladies the lead. Sultana loads the bases in their half of the 3rd. Maddie Romo works out of the jam with one of her 6 strikeouts to end the inning. 3 Lady Sultans stranded in the process. Oak Hills adds to their lead in the 4th. Sam Spencer's solo home run puts the Lady Bulldogs up 3-1. Second home run of the season for the sophomore first baseman. Sultana responds by loading the bases in their half of the 4th. Caitlin Parrish laces the double to the alley and left center to get things started. 3rd double of the year for the senior, who entered this game hitting .404. Caitlin Parrish will advance to 3rd on a wild pitch. With 2 outs now, the top of the order is up. Jordan Mullinax. The Lady Sultans Jr. comes through in the clutch. The base hit up the middle. Scores Caitlin Parrish, and the Oak Hills lead is cut to 1 for the 2. Jordan Molinak, another of Coach Opie Galindo's 400 hitters. Isabel Avalos, hitting second in the batting order, reaches base when the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Runners at the corners, courtesy runner Camila Casillas re-enters for the catcher. A walk to Maria Perez loads the bases with 2 outs. Avery Rodriguez, a .515 hitter with 6 home runs, works the count full and draws the base on balls. Jordan Mullinex crosses the plate, and the score is tied at 3. Sultana fails to take the lead when their hitter takes the 2-2 pitch, believing it is ball 4. And when she heads for first base, the runner on third comes down the line thinking she is scoring, only to be tagged out by catcher Jade Whitman, killing the rout and ending the inning with the teams still tied at 3 runs apiece. Understand, this is a highly pressurized situation, the league championship at stake. You may recall seeing this major league pitcher, an all-star in fact, at bat in the 2014 World Series. He thinks the 2-2 count is 3-2 and reacts believing he has drawn a walk, only to be called back to the plate. Yes, it can happen to the best of them. Oak Hills puts the potential go-ahead run on in the 5th with 1 out. Riley Gresham Center reaching base on the first of 2 Sultana errors. Savannah Vanderpool induces the double play ground ball to shortstop Jordan Molinex, and the Lady Sultans are out of the inning. Hope Merrill kickstarts the Sultana rally engine with the stand-up double, leading off the home team's half of the 5th. Savannah Vanderpool legs out the infield grounder, sending Hope Merrill to third. Runners at the corners. Hope Merrill will score the go-ahead run on an attempted pickoff play that goes awry. Then the Oak Hills defense contributes further to their downfall, committing another error that enables Sultana to make it a 2-run lead. Avery Rodriguez scoring, and it is 5-3. The Lady Bulldogs offense responds with a vengeance. Amaya Segala doubles to lead off the top of the 6th. She will advance to third on a pitch to the backstop. Amaya Segala is Oak Hill's leading hitter. The freshman shortstop is hitting .534. Up steps .431 hitter Jade Whitman, who sends Amaya Segala across with the base hit to right. Jade Whitman, the potential tying run, advances to second on another Mia Lopez sacrifice bunt, then to third with 2 outs. Savannah Vanderpool reaches back and snuffs out the rally with the strikeout. Sultana takes a 1-run lead into the bottom of the 6th. It is 5-4. Maria Perez, Sultana's leading hitter with a .525 batting average, coming in, singles through the infield. And now we go to that Hope Merrill swing of the bat that adds immensely to the winning cause.
Hope, describe the feeling when you hit the home run.
I felt really good. I've been in a slump for the past few games, and coming off against Oak especially, hitting this home run, I feel like I helped on my team and like myself in winning this game. Yeah. Not saying I won the game, but like I helped my team, and they're all cheering me on. I was having a really bad time getting out of my slump, so it felt really good to my soul.
Those insurance runs appear to be necessary when Oak Hills rallies with 2 outs in the 7th. Maddie Romo's third hit of the day falls in just beyond the reach of the Sultana center fielder. Amaya Segala's fly ball to right is misplayed, and the Lady Bulldogs bring the potential tying run to the plate. Savannah Vanderpool ends it, fielding the comebacker and securing the victory that places Sultana alone atop the Mojave River League.
What made the difference in this game, do you think?
I feel like us as a team, we brought each other up instead of bringing us down when we made a mistake. I feel like it was more of a team game.
The Oak Hills Bulldogs beat Sultana 4-0 and climb back into a tie for first place in the Mojave River League race. Matt Kelly is at his best, throwing a 4-hit shutout in the pressure-packed must-win battle if the defending MRL champs hope to repeat. The 5'9", 190-pound senior strikes out 6 in throwing but 71 pitches in his complete game masterpiece.
Matt, did you feel some pressure out there today?
Coming into this game, I had a lot of pressure riding on my back, and I knew I had to execute my pitches and do what I could to keep us in it.
Finn Wall certainly pitches well enough to win. The 6'1" sophomore relinquishes 7 hits over his 5 innings of work. He enters this game with a 5-1 record, those wins including a 2-1 3-hitter against the Bulldogs 1 month earlier. He takes this one himself. 34 is another of the Sultana sophomore starters, third baseman Josh Serrano. Finn Wall does not walk a hitter this game. Only one of Oak Hill's 4 runs is an earned run. Season stats for Finn Wall by day's end: 41 strikeouts in 33 innings of work. His earned run average lowered to 252. Matt Kelly stuck with his plan of attack from start to finish.
No adjustments. I was just coming at them, and hopefully they got themselves out or I got them out.
You guys feel the pressure today of this was almost like a win or lose situation for the championship?
No, not at all. We stayed within ourselves. We knew we could do it, and that's what we did. We came out here, showed them what we could do.
Bid fast and last. Sold on showcasing sports headline makers seasons past. Did you know Bid Fast and Last is a federally licensed firearms dealer and a licensed, bonded, and insured auto dealer? You can bid virtual live online on firearms, vehicles, electric bicycles, collectibles, fine jewelry, coins, antiques, classic cars, and more at bidfastandlast.com.
Start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your way, Internet.
Remembering Mavericks baseball. Special memories for High Desert Mavericks fans, flashing back to this date in High Desert sports history.
Game 2 of the early season showdown series. Simply everything any baseball fan could hope for. Absolutely beautiful mid-April weather. Game time temperature in the low 80s. The youthful entertainers, Woods and Willows, greeting the grind 2 for Tuesday crowd. DJ Peterson gets things started for the Mavericks in the second, beating out an infield hit, despite a very good play by Jethawks shortstop Carlos Correa. Two outs later, Steve Barron takes the pitch the other way, driving in Peterson. The Mavericks lead 1-0 after 2. Bottom 5. Steve Barron gets it going for the Mavericks, lining this sharp drive into the right field corner. A stand-up double. Tim Lopes sends the high chopper off the plate, enabling Barron to score the second Mavericks run of the night. It's 4-2 Jethawks at this point. Bottom of the 6th. DJ Peterson rips this 2-strike pitch into left field. For the 23-year-old, Peterson, 9 base hits in his last 7 games. Pat Kivlahan drives the 3-1 delivery up, out, and over the juice it up sign in left field. Vince Velasquez shuns his glove in disgust. Perhaps the Michael Jackson glove dilemma for the 21-year-old second-round pick. Just the 3rd hit and 1st homer he's allowed in 16 innings of work. DJ Peterson scores ahead of Kiblahan, and it's tied at 4-4. For the 24-year-old ex-Rutgers slugger, home run number 3 on the year. His 4th hit in 2 games against the Jethawks. Lancaster rallies in the 9th to win this one 5-4. The teams are back into a tie for first in the Southern Division, 2 games into this showdown series. Of significance and importance in the annals of Mavericks baseball history, this, the first televised game on KVVB TV, Channel 33.
Tell me, Mr. Harris, what you got going on here?
We have the first ever broadcast of the High Desert Mavericks on local television, KVVB Television, Channel 33, and on the web at kvvb.tv. We're going live tonight. Should be a lot of fun. Watch us from now on.
The High Desert Mavericks 2016 season could not have gotten off to a better start. High Desert sweeps the Inland Empire 66ers as new manager Howard Johnson unveils a Mavericks offense that outscores Inland Empire 31-19. Starting pitching is solid, the bullpen outstanding. The Mavericks get on Inland Empire starters in the first inning of the first 3 games, scoring 4 runs in the first. Leadoff hitter Travis Demerit hits 2 home runs a game in the first 2 victories. Fans are treated to free Jack-in-the-Box tacos the first 3 games, a reward every time High Desert scores 9 runs or more. Game 2 highlights. Travis Demerit leads off the Mavericks first with a home run to straightaway center, the deepest part of the Heritage Field ballpark. 2-hitter Josh Morgan rips a sharp single to left. Jose Trevino jumps on the first pitch he sees and drives it behind the runner into right, sending Josh Morgan to third. 2 on, none out for cleanup hitter Jairo Barras. The first pitch to Jairo Barras gets past top prospect catcher Taylor Ward. Josh Morgan scores the second Mavericks run, but Jose Trevino is thrown out trying to go from first to third for the first out of the inning. Jairo Barras smacks a sinking line drive to left that Tim Arakawa dives for and misses. The 6'6" Barras glides into second with a double. Luke Tendler lifts a full count delivery into right field. Jairo Barras advances to third. 2 runs in, 1 out, 2 on. First of 3 hits on the night for the 24-year-old left fielder out of Wilmington, North Carolina, and North Carolina A&T. Scott Heineman rips a line drive to center, plenty deep enough for Jairo Barras to tag up and score the 3rd Mavericks run. Seth Spivey steps in and hits it hard into right, driving Luke Tendler across, making it 4-0 Mavericks at the end of 1. In the 5th, Mavs up 4-2. Jairo Barras laces a stand-up double, sending Josh Morgan to third with 1 out. Luke Tendler singles to right, scoring Josh Morgan. Jairo Barras rounds third and appears headed for a pickle, but nobody covers third. The Inland Empire defensive lapse enables Luke Tendler to take second. The 5th inning ends with the Mavericks lead at 5-2. Bottom 6. Seth Spivey lays into a high fastball and launches it over the finish line sign in center field, giving High Desert a 4-run lead, 6-2. Travis Demerit's 4th home run in 2 days caps High Desert scoring in the 8th Seth Spivey and Mike DeLeon score ahead of Travis Demerit. The Game 2 final 9-4.
Valu Quality Truck Bodies rolls out these high-performance flashbacks to this date in high desert, Mojave River Valley sports history. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, family-owned and operated locally since 1954. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, proudly showcasing teams, athletes, competitive activities, and community programs throughout our high desert. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies, Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, Conference and Convention Center for the Victor Valley. The Holiday Inn supports our area's teams, schools, athletes, and sports programs. The Apple Valley Sun Devils are Mojave River League champions. The Sun Devils beat Oak Hills 35-7 to secure sole possession of the MRL crown, displaying as dominant a first half of high school football one could ever hope to witness. Dominance both on offense and defense. Apple Valley receives the opening kickoff and sets off on a sustained drive that consumes practically the entire first quarter. Scrambling quarterback Jaden Denigal crossing the goal line with less than a minute remaining in quarter number 1. On the first play of the second quarter, All-League cornerback Marquise Cato receives the errant pass and converts it into a pick six, punctuating a commanding defensive effort that limited the home team Bulldogs to -7 yards total offense the first half. You have a flag on the field. Touchdown number 3 comes midway through quarter number 2. Jaden Denigal's 6-yard scoring strike to wide receiver Ethan Peratt. The Sun Devils spring a surprise on the Bulldogs. Damian Guillen at running back in his first game back from a pulled hamstring. The longest touchdown of the day, 42 yards. And Apple Valley holds a 28-0 lead at the half. Jaden Denigal's 11-yard scoring pass to Michael Wang closes out the scoring, coming in the final 2 minutes of the game. Oak Hills had shut out the Sun Devils the second half up to that point. The Bulldogs put their points on the scoreboard on the Prince Thomas run that topped off the only drive the home team generated into Apple Valley territory. The touchdown comes on the first play of the fourth quarter. The Sun Devils end their COVID-abbreviated Mojave River League campaign undefeated under youthful first-year head coach Kyle Godfrey. Victor Valley College ambushes the league-leading Chaffee Panthers, ramming out a 3-run first and leading 6-2 after 5. Adam Santa Cruz rips a 2-run home run to fuel the Rams' early offense, and T.J. Beasley quiets the Panthers through 5. Chaffee, the team that had beaten VVC 23-2 2 days prior. Bottom of the first, the Rams get something going right off the bat. Caleb Longfellow steals second. Frankie Sarabia singles up the middle, sending Caleb Longfellow to third.
We're not done.
Sean Porthen drives a double over the right fielder's head, scoring Caleb Longfellow with the first run of the ball game. Frankie Sarabia to third. First of 3 base hits on the day for Sean Porthen, the Rams' leading hitter and former Granite Hills Cougar freshman. Rams RBI leader Adam Santa Cruz singles into center, scoring Frankie Sarabia. 2-0 Rams, 1 out in the first. With 2 out, Sean Porthen trots home from third on an ill-fated pickoff attempt at first, and Victor Valley College has a 3-0 lead after 1. Chaffee gets 2 on with nobody out in the second, but T.J. Beasley picks off the Panther at first for the first out of the inning.
Aaron McCann drives a base hit through the right side, and Chaffee has its first run. Logan Copperton scores for the Panthers. T.J. Beasley induces the double play ball. Shortstop Sean Portham to second baseman Greg Lackey to first baseman Greg Giordano. VVC's lead is 3-1. T.J. Beasley, the freshman from Nashville, is the Rams' workhorse. He will have 58 innings in the book this season by game's end. The Rams are back on the attack in the third. Sean Portham singles to left. Adam Santa Cruz steps up and steps into the first pitch fastball, lining it over the left field fence for his second home run of the season. Adam Santa Cruz drives in 4 this day for his team-leading runs driven in total of 19 in his freshman year. Santa Cruz, an all-Mojave River League player last year out of Sultana. Adam Santa Cruz collects his 4th RBI of the day, sending Frankie Sarabia across to close the Rams within 1. The Panthers tack on 1 in their 9th, and the Rams go down in order to end the game. Despite one of their top offensive performances of the season, VVC sees league-leading Chaffee exit with their 5th straight conference victory, 11-9.
The Apple Valley Lady Sun Devils opened Mojave River League play with a high-scoring victory over Hesperia. Apple Valley breaks a 4-4 tie in the 4th with a 6-run outburst. Madison Mendoza accounts for the Lady Sun Devils' first 4 runs with a grand slam, then drives in the game-ending runs with a 5th-inning double, pushing the home team's Mercy Rule margin to 15-4 over the visiting Lady Scorpions. Catcher Madeline Mendoza is the team's leading hitter. The senior slugger is hitting .490. This homer came in the CIF playoffs last season. Mendoza has 4 home runs this year, including a 2-run shot that provided the only scoring in Apple Valley's victory over crosstown rival Silverado. Maddie Mendoza has accepted a full scholarship to play next season at Fayetteville State University in North Carolina. Kendra O'Cole earns her 8th win of the season for Coach Alfonso Zamora's Lady Sun Devils, striking out 10. Serrano and Sultana also win MRL openers. The 6-foot senior has 118 strikeouts this season in her first 94 innings pitched. The Sun Devils battery, O'Cole and Mendoza, both first-team All-Mojave River League last season. A pair of freshmen are among Apple Valley's leading hitters. Kaylee Michaels is hitting .475. Jenna Gomez is hitting .476 and leads the team with 6 doubles. Sophomores Aaron Patrick and Heaven Zamora have also been consistent hitmakers in the Lady Sun Devils' offensive attack. Apple Valley, Sultana, Serrano's Lady Diamondbacks, and defending league champions Oak Hills all look to contend for the MRL title this season. Bid fast and last. Sold on showcasing sports headline makers seasons past. You can bid virtual live online on firearms, vehicles, electric bicycles, collectibles, fine jewelry, coins, antiques, classic cars, and more at bidfastandlast.com.
Start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley.
That will wrap it up on this edition of your High Desert Sports Report. On behalf of Victor Valley TV and Video Sports Productions, thank you for watching. We hope you can be with us again next time around.